What's up, y'all? My name is Duana, aka Glamazon1026, and welcome to the Glam Room. Today we are going to be doing another wig rehab. This one is not as much of an extreme wig makeover as the last one, but it definitely is bringing some new life into these bundles, okay? So if you want to see what I did and how I got it to look like this, and to get this very dark midnight blue color, stay tuned. But first, before you go anywhere, make sure you click that subscribe button down below. We got a whole lot of good content on the channel already, and we have a lot planned for you guys, and you don't want to miss it. So be sure to subscribe and become part of the Glam fam. I'll see you in a few. So here is the wig that we are going to extreme wig makeover / wig rehab today. This is a unit that I've had for probably about, when did I get married? Since about 2017. So about 4 years. And it has done really, really well for me. I wore this a lot. I wear it all the time. The closure still looks pretty good. The tracks look good, like especially when I wash them. This has been like in my closet for a long time. What I've noticed is that it's been getting browner. Like you see, it looks like there's like streaks in there or like some coloring. That is natural, I guess, because I washed it so many times. The color that they put in it is coming out, and so now it's going to like a lighter brown with some blonde at the ends. Tracks still look pretty good. The wig is very much still intact. The issue with this is that I made this back before I knew anything about making wigs and like wig cap construction and all that, and this wig cap is too small for my head, and so it would leave probably about an inch and a half in the back exposed, and it was I want to say it's uncomfortable wearing this wig, but like a good wind will shift this completely off. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off this wig cap, put it on a new wig cap that I got from AliExpress. This is an extra large because, you know, mama has a big head, and then I'm going to replace the closure with a frontal. The frontal I have, again, is from QTHair. They've been doing pretty good with me. So let's move this out of the way. I got me a 16-inch 13x4 closure. Frontal. This is a deep wave, so it should match the hair. And from dealing with this wig for so long, I can see that the frontal is probably going to match pretty well. Let's get started. First, we're going to take the tracks off of this, and then we're going to detangle them, clean them up. I'm going to sew them on another wig cap, and then we're going to come back and give it some color. And, you know, hopefully it'll look really good once we're finished, okay? So I already pinned down the frontal. It's nice and flat in the back. I'm gonna make a mark on the elastic straps to see where I need to sew those down so that they can still work after I cut off the underside. Let me make a mark right there. And then we're gonna make a mark over here. Then we're going to mark out where the frontal is going to be so that we don't sew over that on our sewing machine. So we have our lines marked on the top. So now we're going to go and put the pattern on the back. I already started here. So the wig is done. It's finished. I sewed it all last night. Today is a new day, and now I'm going to bleach and dye it. We're gonna lift this to a blonde so that I can color it this Blue Moonlight shade from Kiss. Kiss Tint Nation Blue Moonlight. So I used the Clairol BW2 along with a 40 volume developer to bleach this hair, and I'm trying to get it to a light blonde so that the blue will take and it won't look green once it goes on the hair. Some parts I did have to bleach over, but as it turns out, like for this wig, it was way easier than the last one because I wasn't really trying to get it all to a blonde color. I'm just trying to get the hair lightened. And I'm going in and I'm doing like maybe an inch below the weft. And then when I go to the front, then I will bring the bleach up a little bit higher. And you can see it's already working. Alright, so after I rinse the bleach out, I am going in with the Kiss Tint Nation Blue Moonlight color, and I left this on for about an hour. After I put it all throughout the head, I wrapped it up and put it in a shower cap, and I put it under my hooded dryer so that it can take the color a little bit better because I did not want to have to do this over. I had 3 bottles of color and I think I used all 3 of them. And now this is after it has been washed out and dried. I'm applying it to my hairline with the Eben New York wig spray. This is a new thing I picked up at the beauty supply store to see how it works. We're just gonna put that down. One thing I forgot to do was pluck the frontal, so it's a little bit stiff. The hairline is a little bit stiff. Anyway, I'm taking out some baby hairs now. And then I'm going to wrap it up so that it can be nice and flat, and then I'm going to go through it with water and a big tooth comb so that we can get the curls looking all nice. Now we're cutting the baby hairs off and we're gonna make them swoop a little bit. You know, I struggle with baby hair, so if y'all have any tips or techniques for baby hair, just please let me know, because this baby hair was a little bit overzealous, but you know, we had to do what we had to do because we needed to get a video done. And then I'm going to tie that down again, and once that comes off, I'm going to reinforce the part with some concealer and just, you know, freshen up the curls a little bit, make sure that they're nice and curly at the ends. Then I'm going to use a little bit of heat to get the curls to set, just a little bit. And I believe that's it. Alright y'all, so this is the finished look. This is the finished wig. It is a very, very, very dark blue. I wanted it a little bit brighter, but in the back we have some really, really bright blue sections, and I love that. I feel like it's like a little peekaboo, and I really, really like that. One thing I will say is that I can tell the difference between the closure and the old hair that I had. And the old hair that I had is definitely a better quality, but I feel like we can rock this. I feel like it's good. I haven't seen myself with dark hair in a long time, so it looks a little weird to me right now, but I really like it. And I can't wait till it dries to see how it, like, you know, it'll what's that thing called? It'll rise. It'll get fuller as it dries. This is not as dramatic of a change as the blonde one, but we still put some more life, some new life into this hair. So I really love this dark blue color, and I feel like I can get away with it in the office. So that's a really good, you know, what have you. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you like about this. Tell me what color I should get. What new color I should do for a wig. I have a couple more in my up my sleeve. I have 2 more plans, but you guys let me know in the comments what other color wig I should do. Alright, so don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you can be a part of the Glam Fam and know exactly when I upload. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Glamzon1026, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Forget the lies you told. I hope you feel better. I didn't leave because you stopped me. I just pressed play. I bet you choose to stay in the past to say.